If you like the content, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Na entwetwe komo as a family. Dr. Randy and me on my own sem. I talk about Ghana politics. I've told you say send your TBR and my Ghana and we must talk about politics because very important. It's very important that we talk about a kwanya yedi your mind isika. Yedi baby isika sem eko. And go for taika minye politics. Obi bia wonye politics bia wo ye obi a wo ye mambo yo ni ompe wo my Ghana asem obi bia otikrum no say the politics of a crew no emfa no no that person is not a good citizen. It's say politics or my own asem. So if you are living in your country and you don't want to talk about politics, then it means that not on mine. But most importantly, the a partisan politics, and I explain. So we NDC ni na MPP BB Papa. Now because we NDC ni to see the MPP yene at the bonnet. So we MPP na NDC abeya womo yene ma papa and your economy we say chinchine try NDC nyeshwe. And then you are being and I say you are practicing the friend of partisan politics. And that one I don't support. But say yenka o my home semedi is very important. We must all love a amanyosem. Maminya quick roko, Ura Alexander, Baham Emoakwaba, TikTok for some Mamoakwaba. But the best Jumedi na sia send your money no. Yadi a ye nyumwa, Dibiano, Yadi Shasiano, Yemfa and share and your Jumedi nasi. All right, Yanko. Mustafa Tete, greetings. Good evening, simple. Good evening. Yes, onyum tufoni nsemu awoka ni nyina wotu no ayeye nkran kase mu say our father in Nkrumah weeps in his grave for Ghana, the land he fought hard to save. And J.J. Rollins, with tears in his eyes, mourns as our nation cries, our nation flutters and cries. This land is rich with blessings so vast, yet comfort and peace are fading fast. Oh, John Mahama, as you have come once more to lead us through the troubled shore, we ask, we plead, fix what is wrong, make Ghana proud and make Ghana strong. For if you fail us, we will seek again the iron hands of military men. Yes, Uncle B. Yo, ebusia enti yanko enseminim na ene ye topics ye behwe eye efrene saying IMF ensensem World Bank ensem na ye behwe eye galamsey so ho nsensem ye de betudwa Ashanti Regional Minister e de asebia ba betudwa Dr. Ren menene adwene ana menene nya adwene o say so far no galamsey eye ade a aban yi ba yi wabesolve ama ene galamsey nsensem no enya ade a edi eye ntintima ewo my Ghana do I menene eko friend is saying agreement ana say menene agree. I will share my opinion here. Now yenhwe a friend is saying TikTok for mutemenka sounds na mamimbusa say YouTube for mutemenka. Anyway, yo the Dr. Mahmoud Baumia share enkomo we ase. But waka sembi Dr. Mahmoud Baumia said IMF $80 million forex intervention cap strangled cedis between 2022 and 2024. This is coming from the former vice president. Now, my main cost story now, I say former vice president and MPP presidential candidate Dr. Mahmoud Baumia has disclosed that what he described as a hidden conditionality in Ghana's IMF program that hindered the foreign exchange market and contributed to the rapid depreciation of the cedi between 2022 and 2024. Speaking on speaking on Thursday during a meeting with the members of Ghana's Small Scale Miners Association in Accra, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia said that the IMF program had capped the Bank of Ghana's foreign exchange market interventions at a maximum of $80 million per month. One of the restrictions for the IMF program that we engaged in was that the amount of foreign exchange that the central bank could use to intervene to support the cedi were given a maximum of $80 million per month. According to him, the cap meant that the Bank of Ghana could use a maximum of $960 million a year to support the cedi. An amount he said was far below Ghana's monthly demand for foreign exchange to finance fuel, machinery, medicine, and other imports. So we were really, and I quote Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, so we were really constricted in terms of availability of foreign exchange, and at the same time, the cedi was depreciating almost on a daily basis, he said. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia explained that the restrictions formed part of the IMF's reserves accumulation strategy, but had the unintended effect of creating foreign exchange scarcity in the market. He said the restriction was lifted in January 2025 after Ghana had built a sufficient foreign exchange reserve through the Gold for a Year reserve program, which he said he had proposed to the Bank of Ghana during the economic crisis. Because we had built up the foreign exchange reserve through gold for oil, that restriction was removed. And since then, the Bank of Ghana has been able to put in it at least $1 billion a month in the market, he said. He constructed the current level of interventions with the previous cap, saying from $80 million maximum per month or $960 million per year to $1 billion a month, we couldn't even do $1 billion a year before. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia said the increased availability of foreign exchange following the removal of the restriction has contributed to the stability of Ghanaian cedi. So this is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Ekasa. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why this conversation is very, very important, and it's when we talk about Ghana's economy, mainly ejina sika a dollar and penpi yede ko amanone ekoto niyama ebi yese yede kokra to finance our fuel, ebi yese yekoto machines agriculture and other things I use to infidia kese mining sector ne niyama, ebi ye medicine and other imports to say obroni wewu foods and poboa and niyama bebre. Now, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia actually said, one more pencil, a free 2022, a copy 2024. No. One nyasa akwenya no enya a dollar bebre esan say, IMF for share one say, kiane king, busumi biano, dollar dodo ambe timidia boa cedi na masidi jina ne naso was around was $80 million. I didn't think that Dr. Ren made church same way. Maybe sa Ghana ni babunu ni aye baba we bia na maami ana papa bia yetie me ntie me. And he said, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia akasemwa, every meaningful Ghanaian would ask the question, how come say IMF a cap a year dollar to $80 million a month and around $960 million a year? Edientra. Because MPP beto IMF emrana jomama efri abemuno na eyenhyehyea aban no one body sika semu hu bra yenti wo mko share IMF ase. Inti MPP beto IMF ana IMF eboa Ghana sika sem. We were hoping say yenya MPP they would do better than the NDC, but obviously you call back to the IMF. We failed. You failed. And so that is the reason why we had to go back to the IMF. Now, Sir Mahmoud Bawumia kanesa so a catcher Ghana for say ebane saying and ye share IMF ase. The entire buy share IMF ase biem ne say we mismanage Ghana's economy by or no. And then the man penyini Nana Adodankwa Ekufu Ado, and the then finance minister we dwane free Ghana yesi wombrefia wakwa abrefie woso womba abrefi woso womba no. They mismanage Ghana's economy to the extent that the only way out to save us from our economic collapsing and where it will attract the military to take destroy the friends a democracy and have a military rule was said the bekwa kope e bosia e dia beso yesika semu enye bia workers ebetimi abom bosia de tu kwan businessmen ebetimi enya mu bosia no de akofa enema biti se enuro ene ehon kika ho machines ene niema wo man Ghana yen nin wo okromo yen manufacture yen produce okromo nanso enwa hia Ghana ni timamuni no enti ensan se wo man tutu wo mu nioma ye no mo say economy ni ntino then na ese ye kone kobo IMF fofo apuno mu tiemie ash e mo akwa na twa se ye kobo sustre IMF yen nyina yakti mre bi atwa mu se Kenneth Oforiata kuntunkununku nanaya ebe kan say Ghana for we are not going to IMF. Esan say ye yente say sellers ne de and de just say we go to Bible cra. Say Ghana de is de we are de nation and de and ya de be call IMF. That very day I will cancel asem or true for say the dance ni wa bruchiri. That very same day will cancel asem na ojina UK epono ano e pa chew say yenkopa eye China fo achew na omombo modin no munjintum esan say China as one of the leading contributors towards IMF no na etwasas China for maya ho akwanya na yetimi IMF boyem bosia na yetimi di suso ye nuema asen kakra. At a point in time, Ghana's economy was declared junk state. The dollar went as high as 17 cedis 50 pesos. The pound went as high as 22 a year. Friend is saying cedis per 1 pound be near 22 cedis. Now, I am saying this. Namaba and Koma, a person in Ghana for. We have to get involved. Me church the Musani Albert and he said, Baomi, I can't say he is trying to paint a picture. Say, oh, I buy way the Oba and Waba Benyane fo. I buy no one Benyane fo because Monsumunyane fo under John Mahama and Mera Wofri Akunyaso. IMF cushioned the MPP. Now you expect to say MPP Mfayan consortium BM. And we were expecting MPP to do much better. Then so dear MPP entimi anhyehyɛ amemuo no your finances enti we had to go back. Mobekaya MPP for MPs dodo beye 80 eba say Ekufuado wonua na wo fan as Ghana's finance minister wabon pamono and yes sir o good Ghana businessmen in Numa was say Ghana's economy. A friend is saying Jaman Sufo nyina said ratings Moody's and no more rating your economy because say Ghana no your economy no is in a junk state. So we were expecting the president to adhere to the advice of the own political party MPs and nam womusuni omo numbers ebuan mani be president. One fa a year friend is a mean fita. One respected the voice of the MPP MPs. Ama wodi ninnua kenoforiata eda so tena finance ministry wo. Ekwawie ye na ajegon na yesika sem no wasɛ no kra. Now, so what Baumia is saying, he's not being honest and he's trying to be more deceitful to the Ghanaian. As if say we must share we mind no sika sem ye na NDC for ababa beto. Honestly, and tesa. Enya no kre. Omu gu Ghana. Your economy no. We must share no kra. Now the entina me pese Dr. Red me di 2 trim na ye nyina ya dwenwene ho. Esan se. We mind be ye ya na free me ne omiye. The Mahmoud Baumia kan maybe a wodi no kre kakra say Ghana ye di sika dollars ekoto fango ye fuel yi. Ghana ye di sika ekokra machines. Ghana ye di sika kokra medicine. Ghana ye di sika kokra other import to say broni wewu entade e madros e memadros. Min kanesa se ne obeti ase yi. Enunti etwa se wo man Ghana no ye bibi fa ho. Esan se ya nya bibi amfa ho a na yan nso ye nye obi a ye ne etwa dollars yi. Na se ye kɔ abontene ekokra nuama na ye behia dollars yi de. Se ya nya bibi amfa saa nuama we hu a anopo ewie a best solve a problem, but we will go back to the IMF. It doesn't matter about any other government. So why nyanse say ya, Dr. Ren, maybe I can't tell we are. Anything. Let me be honest to you here. a country a gold, diamond, bauxite, manganese. Say ya koni ya kwa IMF kwa bobosia. It tells us say ya dwini nya adwuma. Facha me say me paint picture nesa. But we need to get the understanding. And in fact, enyam pipi nkwa. NDC so kan ho bi. Let's say it as it is. Because NDC so pen so womo de call IMF. And that's the reason why me person ye nyina ye ya dwini kabom. Devoid of a friend is saying partisan politics. But love for Ghana first. Yen dwini sansem way. Say you will gold dia. Why should the person who produce gold surface tiemiye? Muntiemiye pa. Now, and near money nkoma many munya edina. Yen shannon so ha. Nkoma yedi yen shannon so. Eni. And komoni nyina say yen ye gold no ye tu. Na yen timi ade value to the gold. Ni ye kotoma Arab fo no. Ye kotoma English fo no. Ye kotoma China fo no a. China for be ade value. Ni akoto gold no aboodene. Esan say gold no. Ye niyema bebre. But we have failed to add value to the gold. Esan say oko dem medicine industry ni mo the pharmaceutical industry. Gold is a medicine. Ye cure cancer. Oh yes, gold na ye bobano. Ye di. Yeah, we eat gold. Gold ye cure diseases which is cancer. Enya sikaketwa to cure cancer. Number 2, when it comes to the dentistry, one more almost sing one call dentist wo eko CSC almost sing gold dear. Many of the dentistries will tell you say gold ye de sing ye de feel sing any sa ho ne ba. Now ye ba computer technology mobile phone ya we use wo iPhone a we use wo Samsung a we use ye use gold e de ye enema bi ebetimi aboa ma nipa ne nipa timi akasa ewo eye cell phone so ase wo gold no na se ni sa anim de we ya ye betu gold no ye be science ase ye be science you ye be kwa koma China ni no what the be ye ne friend is saying mobile phones ye de be call English ni no what the be ye ne ma kese gold no yakitu bi no de manufacture mobile phone bebre owi a watono abodin e de ama meni umi. So when Baumia is talking, say, NDC abenya ne fo, tiemiye. NDC abenya ne fo a, enya no kresa NDC abenya ne fo. Because womusu nya ne fo. When Mahama Efra kwenyemu no, IMF ekusi no, ema MPP betoye. So you see, ladies and gentlemen, me come na kwa kosi say. Me come kwa kosi say. Until we industrialize, we go into industrialization. Now I see and I hear people talk about, let's go into a friend is saying, it's all about Abba Fontaine Time Abba. We should go into AI. I have nothing against Ghana going into AI. But we must get the fundamentals right. Because if we don't get the fundamentals right, AI now will come. No. Maybe so. You will still be relying on these tech giants countries. They said China. The whole world will pay. The giant in the year friend is saying technology. It is China. We will still be relying on China. But remember, Chinese are using your natural resources and adding value for us to get to say a near maybe a our China. So in a year, no, Ghana's industry alone, Ghana and Kwano, Sika, yadik ma China, ebwa China, no. We are talking about in its billions, I mean, hundreds of billions of dollars. Ghana and Kwano contributing to the Chinese economy, tens of billions of dollars. And you're good. TME. And you're good. Now, let me give you one example. I saw Dr. Ren with the whole when you can do. No. China in 2020, I mean, free a year, friend is saying, a year, technological industry aspect, I mean, free war. Remember, just timber. The furniture industry in China in 2020, you can research, affected the country over $50 billion export. Infrastructure, one ton in Konya, furniture, a demu niema, empa, ekwa manone in 2020. And near COVID-19, na edwane nyakra. They were able to get over $50 billion into their country. But ask yourself, yet Ghana, you free order, respect to my order for Eastern region. They be ani ye mutimba eko. They be ani ye try ye timba eko. Na ye nkwada tibiasi ko suku. Na ye di timba no ba tema habo anasa takrade habo. Ni ya shipu timba na ba UK. Ni ya shipu timba na kwa Germany. Because one of the businesses, the first man of building or founding a first political party, the business I know ye. No the ye timba. Germany. Make chair ora I friend Alfred Pa Grant and free Axim and Zimeni this year. No the timber ni been so ba Liverpool and in Manchester. No the timber ni been so called America. In their raw form, we chat timber say near the good ship near the called Germany. Not German for no they build it one fear. No more they build it a railway. No more they build houses. No more create chairs for people to sit on. No more they roofing. Because Ghana, you use cement and iron rods when we are doing roofing. Abroche normally they rely on timber. They kind of lumber or UK. They rely on timber. So IMF and Samano. Ghana Nibia wouldn't say IMF ye kofa wo mo a na wo mo be cheche ye kwan no a enya free ye profit. IMF ye wan mo mostly Europeans and ye Africans no maka mo wa bom so oman bi hu chere no wasika semu a ye be kwa akobọ ne bosia ne de nsimu ato so ne ya chere ne de ye wonye. It is a Ghana economy ni collapse here. It is an advantage to the IMF. IMF in Yesika. Se Ghana economy no collapse here. It is an advantage to Ghanaians. Utiemi. So you see, ladies and gentlemen, se yamfaya adwene anko saa niyama we so a empempi no ye be catch. Now, what is the use of the mind, the Ghanaian mind, if we cannot use it to add value to the natural resources? I have said, enya nyankopon ana nature and the dome yenya. Everything that we see around us came from the human mind. Tiemiye. Enya nyankopon abodua, abo nsuo, abo awia. Bibi bia wo hunu ni bia enya nature na dome ye de ma yen. Ana obo ade na de ma yen efiri nipa adwenem. Yentie ne ye. Enti wo adwene no. Kwabena efiba tete sule adwene na wo wutrim no. Do not underestimate your own mind. Use it to think. Do not be inferior and say, the black man cannot build anything. It's because you are not privy to information to understand that many of the inventions was invented by Obiano Otisa with skin color. So inventions has nothing to do with skin color. It has everything to do with the mind. And we, generation of today, we have failed to renew our minds as people. Ghanaians, we have failed to renew our minds as a people. Now, me can't quite say, and we are singing now. We share the patuntumwa, and nam the soa. Yadi buoma ni patuntumwa. We are Ghanaian, and shawachi, and shawben kumini wonifa. Eyawa, eyawo Ghanaian inti, and yadi buoma ni patuntum. Na mechira utobo ase. Yesua de wa. Oban is a sub-Saharan Africa no. Eyaye na nanomo. Ana omu di nkan ye niema akese. Emma wo broni ni hu se nipa tuntum no kra no gidie wonimu. It used to be the Egyptians and these northern Africans, but omu kra no mu hu omu se, especially Morocco, omu hu omu so mu Africa, omu de omu nim so mu continent, but omu nim so omu de omu nkan ye ho. Timie. Now, listen here carefully. Meka akwa akosi say ya man Ghana no edun enkomobia we must speak as Ghanaians and not as MPP or NDC. Esan say, and here let me take you back. I was telling somebody when Emra Akufo-Addo buy or did free education buy. And when some NDC people say, oh, free education, and I'm saying, shut up. Shut up. Free education, yeah. Also, Dr. Ren, na school no be a Kobe, and I'm saying, shut up. You think education is not good? Try ignorance. Our people are ignorant. Majority of our people are living in ignorance. And inti, say yenya o mampenyi bi osi obi anko bi ni enkyerɛkyerɛ ya eboa. Because one of the things about China, China was when a friend is saying, General Mao free so ni be nyal a friend Deng Xiaoping. No car say a free neko. Every Chinese going child must be allowed to go to school. There were not infrastructure there. They were teaching everybody and anything human. From Emerwa to Nkukra. They introduced evening education, adult education. And they allow the children to explore. From 1981, China for declares nobody should give birth to more than one child. That was the genesis and the beginning of the Chinese people. They were making sure, they were telling us, say, this is the part. A crime way soon as a call. And in Jomusha, somebody, a friend is saying, mobile phones, any toys, every. We were saying, say, oh, China for your money, and your papa. That is Satan, not Satan, no woman. They no woman, and they were offering it to the world. The Omontia see a Wanyansa could do, no. And remember, from 1978, Deng Xiaoping became the head of state, Not China for building kakran. Today, what do you see? It was 40 years in here. You see today, China is what? The bigger elephant in the room. And then they have advanced because they have built upon what they started. That we were referring as China's nearby inferior. So it means that Ghana, we can also start from somewhere. Free education was good. Nobody should say, yeah, Because many Ghanaians are walking around doing nothing. There's a classroom. We see, go and have some knowledge. Let's build and see. Let's start somewhere. Because ministers in the MPC, Omusikano or Modebamaye and Omode to cast, and the Omoyen or girlfriends, a bar bruchery, did a hotel, £5,000 a year night, to be muda 8,000, 10,000, Momo de Mu, Kakranka Grameboa, and Amon Canocre. Penocre, Dumbesobe share. Penocre, Dumbesobe repost. Penocre, Dumbesobe subscribing to my YouTube channel. As Sawara. We are making Swami a Ghana. Oh, Mufan Chairman, what's my tired and I'm oh, next time. Me wardrobe no colors doors tino. Next time, why? Next time, me shot idea when you wait me. I can come. Mufan Chairman, Mufan is now. Tie. Dr. Bernard Memwakwaba. Tie me. Now, you see, one mine ebe ye ya. Yenya ye mujidi. On mine ebe ye ya. We must begin to believe in ourselves. Unim carpenter no. Maro ya kwenya wotina so. Uwo jidie wa akwanya say wotina so a wotu nkosi for. So that is how I see and started to say. Oye Ghana ni nkwa de oye bibia ma menya mu jidie na menkoto. E de sha siesa eboa. Emma yinya sika Emma ni pakona wo bie company no wotumi train the company. Yes, it is true say Ghana for ni be akromfo. Wo de wo to adwuma no wo se no. Wo customer service bad. The mindset we must change. Obroni biye ni wa me kanene. Obeba Ghana obefa Ghana ye ni you. Baby a climate change ikwe. So we dey ato Nepal for asase omutete mountains mu. Omutete ye valley mu. Omutete ye friend is saying poposo Nepal. Omasase nya asase papa. Asia for South Asian Nepal for. Baby a mountain Everest one. Near the Inyasase papa. Low lying area. Arable lands. Earthquake in Papai. Since you better be here and some morning. Yet to rubber egugu gatesim. So your maya yenya stability be to extend say the stability need diagro. We must dictate to the world. Because the land size of United Kingdom, UK crowning in an case in so sing Ghana crab, best once in a crazy and you can Google, you can check. Timmy, India ban is saying, and a UK no an assassin and soon sing Ghana biasa or to me make a decision, a shaky the world is because. When it comes to things of United Kingdom, they are united. They are not saying, sir, this is Scottish, this is Welsh, this is a friend is saying, Ireland people, Irish people, this is English people. When it comes to facing the world, they are United Kingdom. When it comes to we facing the world, also ya Igbeni, also ya Nzimeni, or ya Bununi, or your tenny segregation. But we are tenny with the tenny passport at 2 We are Fantini with the Infante passport at 2 We are Zimenia Santini Eveni with the ever passport at 2 Yet the Ghana and the 2 It's a mini woman, no. Send now some to me with you care. Nay, see a boab Ghana for you na. Nay, a Gigi passport, a yin about Jackie Ghana, the other one. Near by Jeffrey and Semua. Me no me na ya de be kwa gugu dan ba ko if san sem ye wonua. We ya me hwea nye. O be fa me saa na me so be fa wo saa. Enitisi ya maya adwene anya adwuma say. Baby ayedu no. Let our gold work for us. Timie. And obi aka wa no. Think deep. Thank you for doing the research. and then I me pay me call for mobile no yenya kan ya no makwa research na beto nti me ba I know say nkofo a me no mo ye video no o ma adwene mu do bebre na adwene mu do sen me o yes them ya na ma no edin na ya betna ana me boa makwa research number or say UK is 2% bigger than Ghana 2% pe and do 5 mpone do 10 kiti 2% and the so sing Ghana. So, I don't think we move the world. You to me bumpire for British passport. You can't draw for British passport. Now I don't know being go can't draw for Togo passport. That's a Togo see you crew. I don't know go can't draw so you free Niger. Say Niger see you crew. Na be na Ghana ni akọ bumpire say radie ma me nya visa nko Nigeria. Me without. And also you crow. You don't want to associate yourself with anything that is about poverty. Anything. Emfa enimunyamo she embra wa brabom umpese wo de ho betwitwiri. Me bwana. Enu nti no obi anyemu anka nipa dodo no nya obi ade ba no menka ne yi. Nipa dodo no nyina anya ya ankom papa ne wo se kwa me despite. Anka say Kwame despite or you hear near and mirror no to tongue can center not she in the would you like to associate yourself with say Kwame despite? No, son and nipatie ye pa de pa. But at the panels why ye peno ye mpene kwawo ye adwumaden ye pa de panel. Tisena what is a UK United Kingdom. Woman be dum pempen so no and you almost sorry ya no be do how. Oh no, my brother. Oh no, my sister. Read the history of London and you understand. Hey! Wamuti island su wamuti ekura nsu atwa ho achia. Enye nkuro papa. Eh una ko Scotland ya ya mobo mi krom Scotland. Eni e weather no nya kura. A day utimi nya 4 weather no nyina 4 season no utimi nya no dako. Nsu to na snow to na ewie ebo. Awode una ho afọ. Yes. Autumn, summer, winter, wetumi nyini na spring, wetumi nyini na dako. Ye weda ni ye. I chire so aye hamatan. Na fe yesi awadi yo, awadi mi yo, mi bro ni e wo. We oboa, obi ande no. The drama na sorry. Hey, Dr. Red. One yan kan ye. And it express say ya man no ye be ye ni ya yem say you say na UK fo no omoba ya den wo mu dru baabi a wo madu no. They were not joking. Opa Google 1970 na almost KVIP almost salai I will Liverpool. You can Google me chantro because I cherish you people coming to watch me. In the atroda me de kwan adaka 6 feet. And I cried a John Mama, your president say 2 feet. Foster, me know ya adwene, me your name, Kofi. Me know ya adwene pa. Because see, all members of parliament should not get any benefit apart from their salaries. Finito. We must be serious to fix the nation. Everybody must be willing and ready to contribute to the nation's development. UK, Blitz War, German for Shadato, and yet bombs, a good baby, a friend of Coventry, and a Birmingham. And I will come baby to say, tempts me, your lands, my a friend is saying, baby, I will just say, ya to bomb World War II, ya set us ya say chrono. It's your one as a summon be doing. You see, I had it. I move be uncle. Because Mokawa, the landmines no, Mokawa, the way we are neighbor no. Isusu se oraka kuchi. Media makodi. Isusu se ebia ebetimi ama bombs bi explosive bi ebetimi ade explode ewo UK krum ha. O me no ti Ghana na da be na wako ba bia say ye de every say police fu ahyen so dia ba say emfa ha na ha de wo fa wan hwe ni explosive bi betu ebobobo. Okubi krum. Me kira kwan ya wo fa so a wabedu ba bia wadu no. Enu nti no ton ne passport abodin no. Wanya ne fo. Yenya ne fo. Nti ye kasa because ye no winter enya mba actually so I hamatan. No every 4 months bia was a sana dwene because the weather best san 4 months bia no anya summer ebeye spring anya spring ebeye autumn anya autumn ebeye winter into was a sana dwene. Let me tell you guys, say MPPO, say NDCO, say CPPO, I have said the time with that number. Opa ma obu for me only enemy. We are machine, but me catch your politics no. We are still below average. Yes, we can do better. So when I hear people saying, "Oh, Ghana no, a small country, hey, please do not underestimate the Ghanaian." Or Babrucha who the to me Bobra. Because he got a platform. And same Ghana ni no. But we do America. What Bobra as in America ni no. And the same Ghana ni no. Timie. Ubiaba as it was a abu kwasi areteni abu jimini we were high fever. You know high fever for ni biaba. My mom found it something serious. So you see, so a mine be ye year. Ejina ye na yes. Into the doctor Mahmoud Bawumia. Yes. We don't we young pussy about for IMF. And a school now a corner saying. Huh? And you are drinking away a tribunal, a woman say. And you are training ya. Ya quite anemia technology, computers, take your amount for Juma, especially lawyers for Juma, because then a chat GTP. No one say what type in a church or near. And they are really here, I'll call London Bridge. One more proper. And they are the infidel a proper London Bridge. Yes. Those days, then you probably brave, but won't go no more proper. And they are tisso. Yan she say the year. And no na broni can say bedum rebino. Ghana they can Armageddon. But me may say. Anyway, if he say yan can Armageddon. Wamu de ja enkrom ankwada. Say Armageddon. Tiene me nsume suya ka. Armageddon. We can't cry say, oh, daddy, you don't say it like that. Me dey me say can Armageddon. I say be cry. And I just announce Okano. Oh, now Okano Armageddon. Armageddon as Armageddon. Maybe I mean, sending in a trace Armageddon. Some running what comedy and which any beba. Pell me wana. Me tea na me say Armageddon. Me coca man to me boas you ye din komo. Na me koma man so it is a Armageddon will be say, hey, what is that? What are you trying to say? And I'm spelling mom now always me spelling mom so no, we don't say it Armageddon. And no more kind Armageddon na me sister okra no he. Yeah, munchaso. Of all these these minerals and the fertile land, Ghana have our leaders. Ghana and our leaders are still borrowing. Yes. Armageddon. Armageddon. No. So what I'm trying to say is we must take our destiny into our own hands. If truly we want our sons and our daughters to compete on the world stage with great countries like China, great countries like Europe, the European countries, America, the United Kingdom, I see a society maybe a. And I've always been advocating about yes syllabus. How many years in your educational syllabus to suit the mind of the person ye children there? I will be nduri. I will chichire. Ankako. Kekam mikro. Enzema. Say answer say near mebia. Near renew our minds. And chroma kachre ye papa ye nana. Oso broni ni de wako. Nanso watewa. E ka no nkunu apamo yen. Because yen asase no wope. Ne powerful pegana fo asase. He de we ya. Bibi kakre gigrim na omkro no. Landslide na gbegrim na eda eye friend saying mountain ebubu egu omo so makosha asase ase. Omo asase ni nya asase papa. Hwe ba bia Singapore wo. Na hwe agudi a wo. Enso wiase kasa otimi kabi. Na wa wo gold. Wo diamond. Wiase kasa wo ntimi nkabi. Wa ye mobbo. Dinner table ni yemfrew. Timie. And that is the thing. Because you're general. You refuse to use it to think. And I'm saying you refuse to think in Tina Pobeka say MPP for here T-shirt no bako to abama wono. Now this in swear. 24-hour economy. Ye bubu eja. SABC eja. 24-hour economy no. You see, we are demolishing market to build another market. Does it make sense? That is NDC, 24-hour economy. No, do not be biased. Speak the truth and shame the enemy of Ghana. You make kind of crap. Because you see, and what are we producing? Oh, yeah, make a new markets. Now, I'm not talking about the old market. So I get you, Mark. The old markets, no. Yes, that one we can clear, make we. To say market, you go away and Tabodine. And when your market, KJT those days, then your market. Ne squatters, and when your market. Yeah, can structures, papa, and then your market. Now, and Tabodine. I'm talking about the real structures, papa, market, papa, mark, can no. Yeah, no, and they say, as a KJT, now unko KJT down. And Tabodine, a man for Abu Bob, but they said they will call Cantamantua, and Covode wooden structure, BACC, and no, your market. And no hustlers, no more, and no, your market. Yeah, per market, yes, structures, papa. Tina, Obubu, it is say, your friend is saying, this, and crime market, you can't your friend is simple. Those days, netis are, and Obubu. What do you say? So, clearly, ladies and gentlemen, no credit say Ghana timemufo no ya agbogloshi anya market agbogloshi yo anya market enkofo bi na akotena o scotters bi na omde jene gugomo onye market. Let's be honest, Charlie. I am also ma conversation in de kakra. Why obi could in table dan bi kogu ba bia o say market ye na asoso sana ye ne. Now say o my Ghana no ye timemufo no ya ma ya adwene mu ando a politicians will take us for granted. That is the gospel truth. Because in the end, you will not see the politicians and the Elko Saito school. Other than Saito school, papa. Other than the bank could be. Because Susan the Bano does not deserve so because Saito school. But Susan would deserve say so Saito school. Show me one politician at the back of Saito school. And then modern Ghana. Tell me back. MPP or NDC. Show me one. Just show me one. And if politicians are giving you schools, we must question. We must ask questions. Why? Yembusa. With your own payment, Yembusa. Keke. Yen demand the answers. When was the last time I called local hospital MP? Sana Hirene and Mayari almost baby. When was the last time? When will be that? Come on, when will be that? MPs need to go cry. If I had now local hospital, I need. I'm asking a question. So you see, it's because your mind won't cry. Obroni kromono. And now near my fame into a man won't cry. Emma will be funny sika and Dananka. Timmy. So I see a 10-year maybe I say. Near son. Adwene no. Send is if adwene. Say you will go to the We don't need Arabic language and Chinese language. We need engineering. We need a friend said vocational skills. And yes, after you better think what I know, university, no more for me association. Be say you're from unemployment graduate association. There be. My UK, MOB Mekanjo so we Oxford, Manchester University. Some for me a year unemployment graduates. There be. Yeah, ma wanted to hear what the wide drinking. And so you can start up your own business. I find a startup. Now, no so banks must be able to also give you soft loans. And see the interest no form. And yanti ya mwasi wa sani ya mano. Na ya mayeni ya mbere. Na ya ansesa shabre no. Na ya kasi yebe depend on IMF. And the mami kasi mi cry World Bank edi abetuja. I think say mami rese mi mu papa no. Himfa. Kwame governs Agboja. And then the abe bom ni kura ne say IMF for say sorry we a World Bank. IMF for say Kwame Agboja big push na oni joma ama omo ye no. Nyansa bi anim. IMF wo kan che say nyansa ni mo but omo use word say nyansa ni mo but wo kan a wa beti ase the IMF person wo kire. O say ehun hia say Ghana but will embark on such a year gangantuan a year friend say projects isan say o my Ghana no ye be boka enunti say yan hwe ni yi a o my Ghana no ye nyina yen konkwaji IMF World Bank India na say big push no eyeka near nantim futuo. This is what World Bank akache wura Kwame Agboja. Mami read the entry. Na enka topic no but mami function. Eno eka ho. Give me 1 second. I'm a fan of what Ghana web. Na ye nyina ya kenkan. Na Ghana web, the Ghana web for kan Abrofo no omo mpe yen yi o. Omo pe oman ne nsa ye. And ye the oman no edi agro na ye koye ho se o. And ye beso so World Bank ni IMF so a. And a Zigma can borrow more and pay back loans at compound interest. The tier interest akesi. As the Rose Minister a response to World Bank's a big push warning. One my warning a big push na ye no. One beso o me kind of crazy ye warning o beso ka jo say the o ye nyansa nim. Emfa usika nkoyesa. Now, my main king, the Minister of Roads and Highways, Kwame Govins Ayagbuja, has outlined the measures the government intend to implement to ensure roads and bridges construction constructed under the Big Push infrastructure program do not become a future financial burden on the state. The minister said that the government's strategy would focus on securing sustainable and equitable financing for road maintenance, whilst ensuring that completed projects are properly maintained throughout a year lifespan. Yes, your maintenance culture is very bad. I've done a video about it, about Ghanaian, your pebi before, but your maintenance, how to maintain it, but the client before so maintaining the was in a post on AS page on Thursday, August 27, 2026, Agbuja said the government would fully operationalize the Road Maintenance Trust Fund established under the Road Maintenance Trust Fund Act 2025, Act 1147. Which was the country MP should, yeah. Okay. Now, Felix, they always want us to depend on them. Say, they want the He said the ministry would work with the Ministry of Finance to improve the flow and equitable allocation of road user charges while strengthening transparency and accountability in the management of funds embarked for road maintenance. The government also planned to reintroduce electronic road and bridge towing as part of efforts to expand the revenue base available to the road funds. And of course, also according to Agbuja, the measures are intended to address one of the country's long-standing challenges, spending heavily to construct roads only for them to deteriorate due to inadequate maintenance. Now, we solving this problem very simple. Youth every SSR 2 years any ediko university the boada. Even when we are next year no more other courses in traditionally we university out in a almost about 2 years and son work uni. In the other thing man say you builders corporation. Bebunu bia we SS what if you obeko university. You better tell about acquire civil engineering, maintenance of road. Bebunu bia our train. You better tell in his arm rantier. Womo ana district. Womo tenef you know munye bibia. District assembly no, highways no, you better war. Na maintenance ne niyama ya mo mu nimudie no. One de ma omo 48 engineering regiment asoja for. And the bema wo. Tinya afi ne yakwa akobọ ka bi se ye kotreni omo wo baabi engineers now you tell omo kabo so me dada. Ya to omo apete across the 16 regions. Omo form camps. Workshop. Ya de atete mebro ne mabawa we. That's all. Omo kwa ni nti omo ka. Omo maintain ni nti omo ka. Ansa no obekọ university no. No watimi aye adwuma kakra wo ne pocket money. O de betimi ato ne provisions ne nneema. O me ye burden to ne maame ana ne papa society no. Enya mfe ne okone nam na okwa petrol ma obi ano. Ana wone nam na adwene aye ne se da bi ne kwoti asori onko hwehwe no onko pe baba awa bi. No ne nkoda. Na se bi onko to ne mo na. Tiemiye. These are the things. Because you see, when we don't find work for the youth, the devil will find work for them. And one of the things about, and Dr. Ayefren is saying, Yeboah, I can on YouTube. Or say, I hope the NDC is taking notes. You see, some of these things, a boy, building a nation, We must all get involved and also especially create path for people to follow. Because leaders make way where there seems to be no way. For followers to follow, they're afraid of followers. No, we follow the leader. So one fire ko toame na donko donkom ni ye hu nkɔkyerɛ na ɛkɔm nkɔnkɔ die. Ye pe cheap housing. Ye wo raw materials no. Ahwea na ye ya dia. Ye wo boba. Ye de be rods. Anameboa. Friends, aluex, tema aluex na wo. These are the things we can get the youth involved. So youth now what dream say ono de okwa fie na de kwate abenem amana koye nkwase ade no who engaging by force through youth workshops. Yes. Kwase ade bia Sunday, Pentecost, Methodist, Anglican, when wo nya hyiemu Monday ka kire wo mo. Samo ba wo ma sorry. Akwada bia wo asori wo no wo tena fie wo nya hwe no, aban ne behia no. Oba Britain ya obi a friend reserve army. Yankoko ntokwa ba reserve army no wo ho. Abanfo koye training keke. Unim de entra. Obetena fie no oba be a burden no akwaye nsembone no. Because energy na akora no wo no. Energy no wo jumping up and down wo pe bibia ye. When nya bibia nya wo bonsam be fa no. And in the Bible said the devil find works for the idle hands. So before a devil never find a work no, leadership must find work for the youth to do. And you know, yes, a friend is saying, a juma, a permanent work, a temporal. Labor, a friend is saying, a casual works. And that is why I am happy when the president, fire, Papa, I mean, fast and common on twice. Because you move, mango for being fire, drinking the agrobi. Me de papa we fire because they na me nim the entire Jomama craft fan the first time because Jomama part 1 o ka kire say Ghana for ye pe adwuma ye konkodo green grass so near to create jobs. Now yan hwa di bua papa we know a former minister, job creation, labor and employment. Creating employment and share policy work on a dano. Fantastic. You can do all the fine policies. But one bomb didn't know any practical. Youth in Tiasia. How many districts near one Ghana? How many regions near one Ghana? How many constituencies near one Ghana? To the Emfa constituency. Near example be what? You also contribute. Maybe a full line. It's important. We are all involved in building Mother Ghana. Send me a minister for a job creation, labor and employment. My first thing, and send me understanding the number of Ghanaians are unemployed. My first thing, and send me who the numbers I'm dealing with. Number 2. Se me nyahu numbers no a ese me hunu se ese me create an avenue ema wo mo a o me unemployed no yetumi ade ye document wo ye gi wo mo information wo mo din wo mo telephone number ene nimudi a wo mo wo so wonimdi ani bi ana woni bi onchoro ti number 2 why identify numbers no sorry what number 1 why identify the numbers of unemployed across the nation. Number 2, what create an office? Office, nyafe na akwa kusi dan. Nyafe na akwa ji office. Ghana, district BI, what district office? Mebwana. Kachira wamo so monko district office. Wamo kwa labor officer wo. Won churo wamo din. District na wamo waso no. Labor officer na wo ne be hunu the number of people wamo tikrom wamo district a. Omo ni adwuma ye. Ya ji wamo telephone numbers. Experience or a carpenter, what you're to a carpenter, meaning son, you may be a what you're to book no labor officer in the best share. So, of course, you could one school, or your banker, what you're to, or your lawyer, what you're to, or your shoe shiny, what you're to, and your ferry, a juma or nimriano. Timmy, TME. Dear TME. When you saw data way here. Now, one can say the one you say, so and so district. Aya Elembele district no. Me G data no. Remember the maba one here 1,000. Emu ma aye 600. Emu mema ye 400. Sa nipa 1,000 no. One more mako suku akodu university aye nipa be bia 80. Another 100. One more mako suku akodu SHS aye baby a mebru be bia 500. Omo munko suku ma me fo papafo omo kro nim so omo do say omo more skills e wo carpentry, mason, painting omo do say omo so enni nimde bia ne nsa no dwuma bia omo do say district no kwa wo sa wo a de obeye ni obeye ne say every district every neko obi bia o what district wa was OC ni dan also OC dan. You must comply with the rules and regulation of building a house. Say ya wow private home. Say ya sorry na wusi. You must comply. Compliance ni say chinchine a trying. And so be for laborers ni be free labor office. Yes. And so be fine. Because you want to ensure say district for nenye adwuma ye. It is a kwabena so wosi ni chamber e hall a. Na so wakofa ne workers a. Ni laborers no so timi be fa bi free ha. Tie me ye. Wan be fa. E dan ya mani nsi ya mani permit to build. Because what the district wo. Meburu no si accommodate wo. Ahokyere aba kronim. Na wa ma na adwuma anya so be bo kro no. Ene wo kro no de ne tu be ba wo fi abebo aba be wia. Oskani na wo ti sa abro no so be wia. How can you get these people to understand? Go to the churches. Go to the mosque. Preach it to them. For pastor ni eye ko kyerem say na aban ne pese wo ye. Nti free na kwa sorry say mo pepenti na so be penti mo dan ho a. Ye be sere mo a. Ye nim say mo workers. Mo eye a friend is saying church members. Wo mo ye ni free say na mo ya ha mebro ni maba no mo ye painters no. Ti be ya obi nka say ma mo mfa mo painters de. Na mo painters no say mo ye 20 na mbefa o mo a. Ka mo mfa 10 na mo call labor office. Na mo call employee. Nyame adwuma na hwe na wo de akoso. Ka ne boko. Asori ni be hunu so o employee nkofo ama be painting. Ebi kura na asori ne kura do de obebiri ne kura tifie. Wo mo was painting skills. But Pentecost is painting na asori dan. Ebe use workers ni bi. Boko district office. Was a district office me be si dan. E dan do ba me ba be si hotel. E was so and so district. Hotel no me contractor no bibia wom so be hia workers nti contractor na ba baba labor office where district office na me mamu go si dan kese bia mamu go bubu dan bia so go si labor office district office where mo pe labor office anon ko tena ho o charge ya na so o charge Pentecost o mo penti wo mo dan ho workers no na so o je 10 million and 1,000 Ghana badea sa 1,000 Ghana we making sure say nipa 10 no 100 cedi there be 500 cedi ni na mo so metua taxes ama buy no in the instance say be ma work bia no 100 cedi no ya say okay ene ye ma kemo e bia 70 cedis aban no so at 30 cedis yes I know sa 30 cedis no ye no so ne ye hwe e de aboa district no e bia district no omuhia a friend say street light bi omuhia bibi. If say the way I'm saying it, are you getting the picture? Me just for you to understand. Police need the church or a bit me church or near the king kind and near recite, but me can't send you out but yes. Samini was a great idea. We are sa Bebruni maba one will find it. It will be difficult to say we will Daniel Frini and Lembele district to go to Greater Accra. Anything about bridge now. On time when you say go for free from a bro no so quite ten compare juma. Ebiem, make sure say this shit one hour. Anka no mudua na ye. Only businessmen. Usimame mo incentive as businessmen. O first 1 year no mo taxes na mo betua. Ye besrem. Say bia mutua bia corporate tax dodo say ya. Ye teso ama. Esan say person mo di musika ko hye ebia. Agrikum. Ana mo di musika ko hye bia. A friend is saying textiles. Na mmabru ne mmaba wa ne timi nya bia. So wanya sa enema we ya own. You call yourself Minister of Labor and Employment. It's now what title, no? But I want to mean creative. And in Ghana, many people, very good, real estate and lands. Our building cannot hide. Yes. Timie, amen. Because job creation, you bruni ne create. You mean trying to say bruni babe create jobs. We must create the jobs ourselves. Timie. Because yanya ne sa. Yanya ne sa. You be want natural resources, no. You be want the arable lands, no. 217. Then we will always be crying. Say in human way, Felix. We will be crying, our Owens. We will be crying. Richmond. Mami Africa. We will be crying, say, Eva, a human way, Dr. Bernard. Kosaba, Ajay. Kojo, Ransford, you be so say in human way. But in human, a free environment and a human equality. Yes. O environment no. And your man, you may add dom no, and I will add the value to create the job. And it is all about brochure, you can be warehouse, no. Warehouse no kowa. You want call for more farm, anke fu. You want call for more farms, a friend say apple, watermelon. You want call for more farms, bro. One more supply a Bruno at the warehouse company. Ya be yina warehouse company no so wa package ni bibia no wo so aye wo package ni bibia na warehouse no wo so abomode assorting it out na transport aba be fa e dey cost supply the food chain no industry si adwene ne sa se ankana ye dua no wafuom wo ansa ne ba du obi table so I want a dining table so a chain of jobs, a chain of jobs. The farmer, the driver, the accountant, the warehouse operatives, your cleaners, your security for. These are job creation. Robert. And in today, if we don't renew our minds, water will flow over your backyard. And we will say we are testing. And until, say, we will get nowhere. Ladies and gentlemen, me foul now also on the wadrin chere aba na yedi nkomo. Ashanti regional minister said there oko Ashanti regional galam say o ma solve according to Ashanti regional minister. Minim sa woni ne ya adwene a. Minim susu say we are still not out of the woods yet. There is more I bet me when it comes to galamsey. When it comes to vigilante won sense one. Ora kwesi prate say yen crash wo mo ansa na o ma form a year friend is saying enipa on ba be high adwene. These are the things in here vigilante a company which retire boys no spirit to money sani man almost sorry no munya 9 to 5 ombeye what you say lady Abigail Bichia ombeye but because he be ni wonti anameboa. Now ladies and gentlemen yemfa course na yema union moment so my yes hello okay hello adumo na where
Ami adumo
yo manenko
most ni aduma me pedi oye so bia be me good education to Saudi yanka akoma ne be konani na so we dey wo ma nipa ba ku mo obey obesro ntini e be fa ne sa mama dia me pesa me che ne se ono no president nemu mbeba santi regional minister dia so mama ni kan we answer maza aduane a yedi wo Ghana no nti food and drugs board for omuti wo mo ye de okoye market mu a brody obeto brody abre nsu bedu fia obedwa no brody ni hyemu tum omudi nduro nko a ye dua afifefe nnuane a ye di natural food a ye nim so Ghana de anka aduane ye natural sesi a ye nduro ye yin nyina ye nduro nko nti food and drugs board for mo ye de
good question good question
omo adwuma ne sen nti aya name so man no so president no otiso no aya na ebemi president ya mu agencies no obi anye na adwuma be de na president na tima function nti food and drugs board for some anye mu adwuma one day mun kai hu say nzimani bi be president no ba be sesa mu nyina okay the atosu mienu eye electricity side ona bugina po be ma wutie me
mitie oba koso
ona bugina po ono so won't afutuo because you say the old chance no the all town no mreya wona ye disika na town wona wable into women na ni call electricity honum no ja office not no on try so obekọ every region bia obekọ every district bia stop station will be onko ho so what I say on ja office na wote no onye te say road minister no onye te say land and natural resource minister no so what I say you should be example like other ministers no ja ifie na wote no da bia adentia da bia kosombo da bia problem adentia adentia aden akosombo no so yentimi nya reshuffle ho ana aya mo and this name people mu nsua de and this name people omu nsua de simply because omu opposition asoro musu omu ba power nso asoro musu wa ba power wo tena honum aba president de ono wa appoint wo adwuma ne sen wadwuma ne say o make sure say be atosi bia obetimi ayede atnetin no and wo sesia wo betie say aka light off okay china ya obeso obu ho no de wi o mewie ne say anya group bi na different because you say obodam ne obodam a yasa ne yare no say oti aposa de nkura de odi be hunhun ankoda na bi woni mu nti o me nani nko your friend say electricity office na onja office na wote no after me de baba Ashanti regional minister so osesu we tu galamsey ase e be da na se pa e be da na galamsey no yentimi ntu ase ekora simple because I was here who kwan e betimi aye galamsey no small scale money na natural resource minister making sure say baby to galamsey be benya small scale money no omoma ono function so what I say because we be small scale money back ni ye ni a ebetimi afa nkofo more than 3,000 or 2,000 so ebetimi afa since we nam ha no abane sana nsuo no enom sie no afa so mama nkanche president mama say ship na be dogi wo your friend is saying health minister onhwe ni ye na nkofo no mobile so mo bepe editor ye nya nti akwan bi on befa so bia on benye editor no e no befa so sa word head shape na be land o tema ho no omonhwe ni ye na yare no beba abrofo na na de yare no beba ho ye yeti ekuru mu ho yare bia ni ho ambe wo nkoda na ewe ni pane no mo mfa yare no me ade no mo amini ye so betu yase nti akwan bi on befa so betu yase no se so mo hu se ye free IMF nti akwan bi on befa so a on betimi esa kan no ho adwen no mo dwi nti no ni a meja na obi so akasa
yo that's pa mliama. Thank you so much. Lady Abigail Pachomanenko.
Dr. Ryan, good evening.
Good evening, no.
As you say,
Adumo na where?
Damia Dumonko.
Nice one.
As a platform is a check.
Yeah.
Why participate a check. Na and we started the topic near day.
Yes, a friend said Mahmoud Baumia was say IMF no. One more time no moji a friend said 80 million no de stabilize the economy. CCA Mahama buy no moji 1 billion IMF no because I know na amboa wo mo. Na nka no de nkomunya so moji ska bebre anka mbebo antino create good for oil ho sense. Ewie ne ehwe Minister for Employment yapamo no meka na sema ne president etia me yapamo no say kwan be
yapamo Minister for Employment
yes, employment and job creation papa you know say ya reassign na ko baby from media me see yapamo no Rashid Pelpo no mo adwuma and Ashanti regional minister say galam say you know wa hwa mo metu asienti no e don so nkomo.
Okay. Yo, before me share, answer Branton no call you no can send before message na be doc na ba be ye. Surgeries in medical no.
Yeah.
I mean, me Sonia aware this is not the first time I message ship about Ghana.
Yeah.
A year old, a year almost the dada. Go around the world, especially African, see West African sub-region, go to give medically. I did almost the dada, and it's nothing new. And yet data be normal. I just want to disabuse the minds of people. And yet data being tin or maba. A idea almost da humanitarian a year almost man crop. And they are aiming at doing, I think, about 2,000 surgeries or something for Nipa, Ghana, Umuhiamwa. And one on my boy and you be on my pay 3 year old. With that said, sir, Ashanti region means as we took Galamsey as we want the region home. We want to see evidence of that. I'm a bit, I don't know, but I know say Wutu Galamsi Asia, we want to see the land reclaimed. The name say in Sunenia say clear kakra, with time. Because someone reclaim me as I say now. In Sunuto Abesa wash ye na sa kogun sumti Kala no is not going to make any change. What you say? And we want to see evidence. That is what the things I want to see: reclamation, and then in Sunenia say before I will really accept to say we're too here, but saying that or too really some papa. And I say who say I'm power to make you say any strategies or use on the region no. You be person the other region to say region, western region say mufi. Anything I want to me who you me no. Who fi Ashanti region, echo western region, echo say asase. Dr. Ren. Asem we wish papa.
No, in Ghana ni now the Ashanti region.
No. Matthias here, I'm being tribalistic, but just say I'm so almost same region is turn on the main forest and you western region one was
some boy.
Just almost high empire region. Meanwhile, we are in need of a lot of things. Say roads, need those kind of things. Those are issues. As it's a platform, you share not doctor, and you boy no. They need to from an interior western region. There's a lot that they get out of the region. They need to put in more. More. Yes. And that said, the Dr. Amakohene strategies no use of my yes, if I other regions now, can I say theatre say no? I could find no more. The only did on the move for us to chefa every year. I'm a continent. I could prosecute one. Anyway.
Thank you, lady. I mean, that's Uncle Francis. So, Francis, Yemrim, Yanko, my aid in a galamse, who sends seven, dear, minister, no, dear, so no. Obibia only more ben also baby to galamse, or besa cry my what the obey or no cranty. Ashanti region there. Omon so galamse so. Alright, Francis. Okay, Francis, say why busy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in command, ye buy a barbecue tree, and I mean, say, baby, I mean, my dream, Cassia conversation, the call pa, a job creation, and I think that the president, John Mahama, so here you move, a bit to me, because a quiet fast way, a big creative job, Macassa job, no, a Juma, a creative, no, a new man away a man team. And the way a man team near add value. Otiasie. Be sadino and free adrenaline empia. The war environment na be add value. Say ye in Miane, say ye near me bit me ye entade. A ye near my baby. Now, okay, my smith mania. All right, ETO. Francis say Oti and Ka Yamo Aquaba.
Yo, fine. Dr. Ray, the question is, it seems the other day, Doctor, we were talking about the gold board issue. And on 3 occasions, you called my name and we couldn't talk. I'm sorry that I'm bringing it back again. Let me voice my feeling about what the evil man called Afenyo Makel. He's the most evil human being ever exists in Ghana. He's terrible. He needs to be arrested. That guy is evil. In fact, it is a disgrace to MPP, disgrace to Ghana, and most disgrace to the Infantis. That the Infantis have to put their foot on the ground to know that this evil man shouldn't represent them. He's the most dirtiest evil, Dr. Ray. I'm so dangerous. I'm so annoyed about this man. If I have a word, I will go. Excuse me to say, to kill this man.
No, please. Trace, no. We don't.
No, I understand, Doctor.
No. Trace, because you are not. Trace.
Okay, my sign. This guy is no, he's not a patriotic. He doesn't represent. Look at the behavior.
Yes. Right, man, because look. We can agree to disagree, but to the extent say we should not entertain these things. Afenyo, I don't agree with the ways, but say me near Ghana, a comedy a crowd no yen so we but be kunkumi ako. Let's the focus be said. It is a crime, so let's talk about the crime. Because extortion is a crime. So let's talk about the crime. Oh, yes, yeah. Auntie. A holiday, a trade sign. Oh, we are for your fan, an MPP fan of a honor, your trade sign. Because Obibeka said, you or disagree with NDC, maybe young quantity, Papa Kanya, I will not support it. Oh, yes, yeah. Maybe him say people like Afenyo marking the encophobia. And it's not deliberate. Because they don't have the love, the genuine love for Ghana. It's all about themselves. So I didn't know more. It's like Yen said, and I'll show you something. Yes, I'll show you something. Today I found how he's acting and behaving. Our parliament. I mean, show me so that you understand. I understand you know a buffushu, but a tolebia yenya butre or you can make a statement. But say young kukuno ni we need I know why mesre mo ema yen entertaining sanuama. Look, yen share the way the way that I'm best make so that people will understand. Afenyo marking on one in nuasem ewa hasi. Bese yesua bibi yeshe bibi nso emra no wo position Adibia or yeah. If I see you now, yeah, sure. Oh, I think so. Are you ready? Okay, so are you ready? Anyway. This is a Fenyo marking.
But that didn't go in his favor, and now we've gotten to the point where the Supreme Court is expected to give some final ruling.
You keep making that mistake. I'm the majority that
Yeah.
I will continue to correct you. Stop misreporting. I am the majority leader. Don't say, no, say it. You've been saying it consistently, and I've been correcting you. The court has pronounced. Stop describing me as leader of MPP caucus. You should know better.
So, Nana, there you have it. Alexander Penyomaki. I'm clearly not happy with the description, with the description that's been widely reported in the media as leader of the MPP caucus. According to him, he still remains the majority leader, and there's been no set project. There's been no set.
Young man, wait. For the purpose of education, the speaker made a pronouncement. The court has ruled. You have lawyers at City. I don't know your experience in reporting, but once a court has made a pronouncement to restore the status quo, don't say that I am saying. You, as a reporter, there has been 2 rulings confirming that. So don't continue to describe me as leader of MPP caucus. Is that okay? Don't tell the public that I am claiming and that you don't know what it is. Unless you don't know why you are doing court reporting.
I know why I'm doing court ruling, but that didn't go in his favor, and now we've gotten to the point where the Supreme Court is expected to give some final ruling.
You keep making that mistake. I'm the majority that
Yeah.
I will continue to correct you. Stop misreporting. I am the majority leader. Don't say, no, say it. You've been saying it consistently, and I've been correcting you. The court has pronounced. Stop describing me as leader of MPP caucus. You should know better.
So, Nana, there you have it. Alexander Penyomaki. I'm clearly not happy with the description, with the description that's been widely reported in the media as leader of the MPP caucus. According to him, he still remains the majority leader, and there's been no set project. There's been no set. Young
man, wait. For the purpose of education, the speaker made a pronouncement. The court has ruled. You have lawyers at City. I don't know your experience in reporting, but once a court has made a pronouncement to restore the status quo, don't say that I am saying. You, as a reporter, there has been 2 rulings confirming that. So don't continue to describe me as leader of MPP caucus. Is that okay? Don't tell the public that I am claiming and that you don't know what it is. Unless you don't know why you are doing court reporting.
I know why I'm doing court ruling, but that didn't go in his favor.
That was ruling, but that didn't. My friend is 2024. Share a year time and now. That was the MPP time. You heard the course who has say, Emra call Parliament.
The vetting of our colleagues and then reject the vetting of the judge's nominee. I will not do that today. I won't do that tomorrow. I therefore consider all grounds of the minority leader as flimsy and hollow. I considered his objection to be frivolous, vexatious, unmeritorious, baseless on the facts, the rules, and the law. Therefore, I will accordingly dismiss the objection by the minority leader in limine. Thank you for your rapt attention.
Chairman, with the greatest respect to you, you don't have the power to dismiss a preliminary objection properly raised. You have responded to me. I have a right of reply, and then we put it to a vote. It's a decision. It is the House the committee that must resolve. That is how we take decisions. Chairman, if we are talking law, let's talk law. It is not within your right to say you have ruled. You don't rule on issues that come. You don't have the power. There is no such power in our standing orders. Even as a speaker, when a motion comes before the House, he relies on the decision of the House. It is not a matter for a ruling that you will say that you've dismissed with all those adjectives. I won't go there. Let me remind you on some important issues and reply to your response to me. Issue 1. The House did not pass any resolution.
Honorable Minority Leader, with all due respect, when you are making your submissions, you called on me.
I didn't call on. I said resolve.
Rule
no,
on the
I
matter.
didn't say rule. I said resolve. Don't get me wrong. No, resolve.
Honorable Minority Leader,
no, please.
Let your microphone be off.
No, Chairman, don't start your thing. Don't start it and then finish and think you can control narrative. We are being very decent. Don't try it.
Minority Leader,
don't start it,
you
Chairman.
You did not move a motion before the committee.
You
raised a preliminary objection.
It's not a ruling.
And the preliminary objection is supposed to be ruled upon by the rules of the House.
No, which rule? Quote it. Quote which rule? Quote the rule. Quote it. It's the standing order is here.
Yeah, so
mine is here.
Take your time.
Majority leader, take your time.
No, take your
majority leader, he's capable.
No, take your.
He doesn't need a lawyer.
Please.
Let him. This is it. Rule it.
Take your standing orders.
You people are taking this majority thing too far.
Open to 268.
You guys are taking this majority thing too far. No, we've not finished the argument. He cannot. Stop it.
Patrick.
You've had power. One day you may not have the power.
268.
Don't do this.
No, 268.
It's not fair.
Open it. 268.
Majority leader. No, stay out of this matter. Stay out of this matter. Which ruling?
Open to 268.
This is not within his right to rule anything here. What is he going to rule?
Open to 268.
I moved.
268.
A motion. No. A motion was moved, registering our preliminary objection. A motion was moved. We had a meeting with the clerk and him in his office. You were there. We all agreed that the nominee for the Supreme Court should be done in October. Clerk, he was there. We all agreed that let's do the nominees. So what changed? What changed? Why are you always frustrating everybody? Why are you taking the majority too far? And when we talk, we become victims. Why?
Please.
Why? He can't rule.
Please.
We have to argue. It's a motion that we raised and stated our grounds.
Listen to others.
The preliminary objection was grounded on our motion. Don't do it.
You listen.
He did.
You listen.
You were my mate.
You listen.
You were my mate. I was called before you. I was called before you.
Chairman.
You were my steady mate.
Chairman.
And you know my law is on soil. So stop what you are doing.
It's very clear. Have you seen the order?
You know my law is on soil. You know, Eche. You know. Don't let politics, make you behave this way. I've raised. He cannot rule. He can't rule. Rule on what? It's a motion. He should tell me where he can rule. We have to take a decision and vote. That person, please. It's not fair. We have a right of reply. Let us reply. He shouldn't rush. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why are we doing this to ourselves? It's not fair. Your own position in 2024. Ayerga, you were there. You said 14 days. Why 3 days?
Honorable
Why?
Minority Leader.
And when we react, you start shouting and threatening us.
Honorable.
And you start to threaten us. What's going on in this country? What is going on in this country? Under a reset. What's going on in this country? In today, Ghana, you can't talk. You can't talk. They will threaten you, frustrate you. That's what you are doing. That is what you are doing. Maintain your own principle. Maintain your own principle. You act out of political convenience. Where is your principle? Ayerga is here. He said 14 days on the 30th of July, 2024. What has changed? Honorable Ayerga.
Let me explain what has changed.
Honorable members, I don't know whether my brother, the minority leader, has listened to himself. You never said you are moving a motion, but you said you are raising a preliminary objection.
Ladies and gentlemen, utia fenyo enre ya na ukotie no asem ya eto no na anu ya ubebusa ho se yentibi
ruling, but that didn't go in his favor, and now we've gotten to the point where the Supreme Court is expected to give some final ruling.
You keep making that mistake. I'm the majority that stop.
Yeah.
I will continue to correct you. Stop misreporting. I am the majority leader. Don't say no, say it. You've been saying it consistently, and I've been correcting you. The court has pronounced. Stop describing me as leader of MPP caucus. You should know better.
So, Nana, there you have.
You see the way he was trying to command the journalist that say it. You say it. He said, or shall I say, frame me a majority leader. And today, we cannot talk. You are using your numbers, your majority to. In today's Ghana, you cannot talk. Some read now almost 137 against 137. And a year because you told them in your pie. Obi and numbers and no soon seen Obi. And into a much that deny Sal, Sancho Kofi, Akpafulo Lobilipe. You deny almost a representative of the House of Parliament in 2020 to 2024. Omenya will be a representative of Sal. Emma, a year, a friend is saying, Imani, Franklin Kujomo de court. I'm a lawyer, na ye chachuchikata. Professor Azar, actual articles upon articles. Efa, a yes, Sal. Anyway, the way I will behave, very childish, immature. Yes. Always like me away, me will look, listen to him. Dear. Young man, call me majority leader. Young man, call me majority leader.
Go in his favor, and now we've gotten to the point.
Otinikemo obi yan a report, journalist yan a report. We see a frinikemu ebe catch journalist say me see from a majority leader. Catch them as say mini majority leader. Many a jenkwano otinikemu a woko obi yan a juma. Ha! Tina makacha mo say some signs of high fever. Me catch them one more me say MPP for no. The way I in this for boom 2024 about one and you're physical. I'm not saying literally say you boom, but in numbers, the way I end this for boom woman is still they are still turning around though. They are days dizziness. I found one more. Yes. We come out. Look, high fever na ya woman no because omanya shock of their life. The shock of their lives. Omon tia say hey, and they wouldn't to meet that prison no. Asaba ko jumi chiaminia. And omon tia say hey yampa yenie. Wouldn't to me ko and cha friend be ko and che your friend is saying hey kwabena du moy obeko. Hey, enche, a friend is a scholarship secretariat, obeko, woman who say enche, woman beko prison, sir. Do you have a friend? The way ya.
The Supreme Court is expected to give some final.
You keep stop that.
Yeah.
I will continue to correct you. Stop misreporting. I am the majority leader. Don't say no, say it. You've been saying it consistently, and I've been correcting you. The court has pronounced. Stop describing me as leader of MPP caucus. You should know better.
So, Nana, there you have it. Alexander Penyumaki. I'm clearly not happy with the description, with the description that's been widely reported in the media as leader of the MPP caucus. According to him, he still remains the majority leader, and there's been no set project. There's been no set. Yeah, but yeah.
Young man, wait. for the purpose of education. The speaker made a pronouncement. The court has ruled. You have lawyers at city. I don't know your experience in reporting, but once a court has made a pronouncement to restore the status quo, don't say that I am saying. You, as a reporter, there has been 2 rulings confirming that. So don't continue to describe me as leader of MPP caucus. Is that okay? Don't tell the public that I am claiming and that you don't know what it is, unless you don't know why you are doing court report.
I know why I'm doing court report.
You see the way you see the way he tried to look down upon the journalist. Experience in reporting. Court. Framing. And the educate you, Framing, send me a leader. Oh, no, not journalist. But the journalist was very bold, calm, level-headed person. Wamani buemfu, wamani yeman shino, wensuro. And I see the boldness, no, to me the journalist said no. Very condescending. Yes. But now I've told you these MPP people. Ebia, MPP for about 40 years. But this current NPP there, lie. And also in Jesus, you will be enko ye wo aban we mu ayem beka because ye pese acheche o mani, but not with people like Afenyo. Umusuban ye. Esuban ye Esuban ebefo. Ladies and gentlemen, Mamemfa Winsia. Edi you know your doctor and why would you Ghana ni? Aha, any day and sempano AC. But me ya be say, yeah, me sha see me born you be na me wiensu was sremi as anyum no. Me mbona Ghana fu nyina entie. Any day ye ko. Mami. Efi akatashi, Franka. Efi akatashi. The extortionist. Yeah, now I say have a happy weekend. God bless our homeland Ghana, make our nation great and strong. Ora Anthony, me na so much support here. Thank you, Franka. Thank you, Abigail. Thank you. Asunaba, thank you guys. What did he extort? Extort money from the poor. Extort money from the needy. Trying to extort money from Sami Jemfi. By the way, you see one more chance bailiff in the service Sami Jemfi in the court letter. Still, I'm can't Afenyo. The new job so they are some court. You know, Afenyo was so they are yesterday. I in them. Afenyo de oye kromfo nti omo ha mo supporting no enya nwa se MPP fo me nua mo MPP me am MPP no MPP me am party na Dr. Remy da so gina MPP nim aya me kan manfo so na Dr. wunya MPP ni na me say ye sha se 2003 na me je me card MPP me register me card that time no na wuni MPP maybe afi no aba ti MPP no me hihye ni ye me pamo sasabon samfo no Idi Amifo no, Akromfo no, John 10 for no, me pamo munyina, meto me bo ase na ma hyehyɛ MPP no. Itimo ma me kwan na me hyehyɛ ne yesisie no. Ma hwemu anhu sɛ yenyamba power, yebeba power sisi wo 2026, right? Enti mo de 40 years kan wa as 2066. Aha, yebeba 2066. Nti munya abotre 2066 na MPP for TikTokers bebre no a no ma bonko kra ne mrewa Lady May no ma bonko kra ne mrewa nti munya abotre me ya mehye party no what do I say 2066 very good aha munya abotre nti wo mo ho no wo TikTok yo munya be 20 years 30 years no wo di sa amfie ne ka wo mo age one say yes on say sisi makacho say MPP for no mo ba ha no so no Sam O'Brien Boabin we ya branty we or high fever. Sam O'Brien Boabi obi enim so or high fever. Obi enim se na adwene nya dada. Kufu ado be na osusu se nka Kufu ado be ye de bibi papa. but Kufuado your money drew, or money scan to drew. I'm an audience. So women are not those this. So my friend Kwame Sefakai. No, my a friend is saying Peace FM 104.3. And when you sign someone Brian Wabe, oh, someone else is saying a serial callers. We know no money. I hear a friend is saying I hear a Apia Stadium and no more serial callers my MPP and now Apia Stadium. Uhunu Nyansa, Ushiana Jenkwa, serial callers or some more Brian Wabe where Jimmy too. One MPP by when you had the Bob Boy, sir. MPP Kufuado, I had the Bob Boy, sir. Some more Brian Boy. We see where Jimmy, Mammy Mudiano. Hi, Jimmy, away, Jimmy. What you just said? Oh, Debbie. Oh, high fever. Oh, high fever. Meaning, MPP for Nako Frewom. Me, Omunim Seminim Yansa sing, Omunim Seminim Yansa. Mina, MPP never mean sem MPP UK cramming. A crammy say a friend said, Kushia, Jim one abo, pine. In person me James CCA ti me pepa ho ti ma fa nyansafo bi ti se Andy mo ma fa nyansafo bi ti se Thomas organizer mo me na me hihye MPP no na me se me the MPP beba power 2066 di Samuel Brand Boabin onzo wedwane onzo aba wedwane Samuel Brand wedwane office me hu no wedwane ai DJ Atoto DJ Atoto say, hey, call me. DJ Atoto. Hey, DJ Atoto, the bad boy, Bobo. DJ, that Oban still or West Ham and also a free West Ham. Brian, Samuel Brian Boabin, or I say, when you will be we say MPP, no MPP, the money in the pan. And Kufa the buy, and also some another necessary some. And now one more follow MPP, no, my main chill. We mu no omone Kwame Sefakai mame na ene kra de Kwame Sefakai na ye afenyo kroma kontokwa o mame hwese me hu Sefakai kra ne picture wa o ma kontokwa peace 104 entronko we na entro captain ka me se me pon o na Brian Boa Samuel Brian Boa ben ya ba be higher bin ye mame peace 104 na Samuel mo na ya top unit ama wo mo those days near the friend is saying mame chirechire mu ye chirechire mu ha wait, Samuel Brand Boabin. O here ni bawo na korinse ni biara nense. Kohini biara nense. This says Kwame Sefakai ye ni show no a omo report me. Abu adwan, omo dwane. Omo report show no. Radi Yagupo ye. Omo dwane. Me say me omo nightmare MPP for no omo slow me rough. Hey. Na mama nchirechire mu we nchirechire mu me call but peace 104.3 Kwame Sefakai no abetena ho no obonyum Kufuado amani sika Kwame Sefakai so hu se okwa Kufuado ya amani sika adwuma oboni o adwuma wota aboni o look daddy lumba no obo daddy lumba nyom anytime abuso obo daddy lumba nyom ya ka kwantu mu mami ewu eso kwa ne ya amani sika ne botomu nye ori ase na so okwa ne ya amani sika na afa de daddy anu me beji me letter come odo na a friend is saying senior Edward comes michia na Arisa call so mama nkofo bi sika $100,000 bi na Samuel Brian aye friend say Boabin Samuel Brian Boabin what I say me say oye Corins oye kohwini rough na o ma friend aye Kwame Sefakai na o ma friend Kwame Sefakai on said the MPP no the way you tear no the Kufuado no of free London or Kosuku or Oxford say you the mind say Kufuado nsa the way you Kufuado be no the jomama mo ye die wo mo say o mind no nti you catch their friend say enuanu mo Eastern region o yenuanu mo wo Asantema mu wo mo sorry no wo mo koto aba no na Kufuado a wo ba no wo be hihye Ghana economy no send ya Kufuado kan no o be bibia Kwame nanka wo Peace FM awuti o Ghana be de we are wo shi bebrei Kwame so de o shi wi pa Kwame Sefakai wo shi wi rough Brian Muamuni because your money sika empty and sika manato a year friend is saying those days na was scratch see na wabo a year of friend is saying wo a year would o MTN data no abogu so now they are friend we mu akromfo we 8 years Brian Samuel Brian Boabin or ye kromfo rough this guy me see the way ya or ya zano and a Ghana phone tie wo mu bi mu we MPP hey they be a no text it no a test it radio station no friend or so on free radio station that oh boy texting nko a test this here near reading the text I said here what show a kufu adoma church or the man say hey omo fa man we crom for power Brian me MPP no me kra me MPP kra me MPP UK me na me sister MPP UK kra me woman say we crom phobia ne say we kufu ado boys ni o we mu na ma kufu ado be ball kro no we mu ntina MPP nya akono bi mu we mu ntina nkofo nyansafo de say alan kodwo kirebantin free ye party ni yes our boys we no ma form group loyal ladies e die nko a o say kwaya by election e wo ye friend saying nansi kwaya by election ya ye nua branti ya wu ye kwaya by election if ya akweti asem he ba bia we mu ne kofa loyal ladies we mu a semunu nko a they akweti thank you they destroyed the MPP party Brian Samuel Krono sika die sika wia nko a omo nkopa adwuma papa bi nyewu we no omo ne friend is appear stadium na no a text we omo de ba omia ayire echi sisi omo de ba omia echi ene na yire echi because Akufo Addo no wanhwe wo anyeyi tie no omo de omo ni braba tie no omo target ne say 2028 omo ba power Akufo Addo say 2028 omo bra power onim de intra Akufo Addo wo dwene se ne nua be free America bet na Ghana and yes, MPP 2028 to me hunu nyansa bebu man ni ye o nya ni ntra o Akufo Addo power pese MPP ba power 2028 eye because ni nua Kenneth Oforiata a wo ye o nyankopon wa abusua mu no Akufo Addo no oni mu nyansa because ana Ken ka kire no Ken eye Kenneth Oforiata kuntunkunu ono o si Akufo Addo onya nyansa ni tiemiye Akufo Addo no Kenneth kuntunkunu ono ko suku ono de wo certificate Akufo Addo ni certificate enti na ya kuntunkunu woni nyansa sen ofori friends Akufo Addo enti wo mo bompa ye se MPP bepa power na ya kuntunkunu ofori ata wo 3.5 million fiebu America no waba be kan wo nsa wo Ghana no waba be gigine ho no ombeso obewu akwantuo it will be a shame say obewu akwantuo into as a royal I will free a friend say a year bushia papemuno on peso be wu abruchiri o peso ba Ghana no be wu Ghana and into the pressure to Akufo Addo sesen ye tibia no Akufo Addo nka MPP fo mbom no mu united no mu win power but said Dr. Ren metiasi na ye som nyankopon a ongu ye nimu ase na sa nyankopon emma MPP lusu poto na womo parliamentary MPs womo do 90 2028 womo di agro ebe ma John Mahama kotete inshallah womo ya rough MPP ya rough ebe ka kire John Mahama say Supreme Court man kotete ebe group MPP party they will change their name womo so womo ye member they should meet us on the street womo dwa womo num emere ni do ye no mo dwane afri Ghana kro no tiemiye womo ya rough ebe ka kire John Mahama say kotete womu ntimi ye hute they will omatna MPP opposition a check womu sika na omu hwiaye no womu di agro me nuanu MPP fo di agro e ma John Mahama kotete opa mo nye rough opa mo nkafe ma John Mahama kotete sam cranchankra we na wodi akọ Supreme Court ye be gi atum kotete bia na gamba mu ntimi ye hute ye demand him shemonsa destroy Ghana ya demand shemonsa destroy Ghana woni mu nwu asese nde moni na mo platform so na madane TikTokers a moni na platform so na mo hihye nkofo echi so mo nyansem fon ma ene wo mu nua boy ye friend say double what landing kroma wo pa Dr. Renchel so person oba Ghana double mudi ni di nsem moni ni na ewie ye ana mo sa ache double she BNI ana double sufre yes Samia Wuku na Samia Wuku be yi double. Wo yi nipa nche na odwane free Ghana ebetena London. Mu nua double no. Meboa Samuel Brian Boabin kano se meboa. Mo anche double. Ene mu yusu double di nsemfon. Mane bobo MP sasum no. Ene wabetena Aburukyire. Ohene a wabeka appointum. Wonya yanka ote. Di krom hyehyɛ ne no maye. I see you want to be heard or you want to be seen. When we say about page, I said that Samuel Brian Boabi. When we say me Dr. Red, me tutu me nine, me nyanse mo about page that. Now guys me Jimmy. I don't. When you about me page, you say when about me page. I see you. This is when a person wants to be heard. Una oba hampo na me mawo enkofo krate wonka. Kobi hampo ni mu say eye abu egwan to say wo how. Kobi enimu. But I'm just helping your career. Because then I'm say about Dr. Rena, be Larry King, Ghana's Larry King. Ubo me dinya MP before better wonka. The end wa ba na me body. I say double is in school, jai Jimmy no double be in school, be jai Jimmy no jai Jimmy no. Jai Jimmy no. Jai Jimmy no na jai rough no double is in school. Now the him double. Please stop that nonsense. So double is in school. We be one kind of crazy. Akwa when kind of crazy double is in school. Hi. Hey man kasa, o kasa double tia na ubefu. Double person oba Ghana. I say Dr. Rainbow, I'm na me come krum na de me nua no MB before year me. O many men din year crack MPP. O many men din year crack doctor boami o. Boami na. Wan boami a. MPP for ni men din year. Am papa sa no ka kire me wa. Se mo che no ko share eye BNI. Me boana. We mashim. Kwa misifaka ene no ne eye friend say afenyo marking omukun radios emfa double nchira. That's Dr. Rene double aboa when we double latest picture da Brian when we double latest picture me na me dey kire wa ofui when we double latest picture o pro screenshot it fa koma double aboa uye nipa who knows you. What time people must be anymore? They be our serial caller. And I some a friend is appear stadium now or namo and who be any munyamano. And now na ma okra home be any munya. O fui. Follow me. Now my numbers in Kosoro. Share Koto platform akesi so. Count yenentem high fever. Samuel count for me Koto platform akesi so. Yanentem. O pro o dabo. O pro o dabo ni ye machine o me de picture ne to an ye machine say eh ampa o. Ye machine. E ma wo ye monhye. Why? E ma wo ye monhye. E ma wo ye monhye. O ti ase. O say I don't have your time. Na wo me time a dey na betimi aye. Samuel Brian Babu. Wo me time a dey na betimi aye. Wo me timer then I will bet me me wisa Same wo me timer then I will bet me Abrabom wo me timer then I will bet me wisa Abrabom physical wo me timer then I will bet me wisa Samuel wo me timer then pa na will bet me Boda mo yan kan kire won ofui ekufo ado no 2016 na menene na nzima odwan opro wo me time dey na betimi ai dey na wo betimi ai wo bedwa no a wo bedwa wanum sa wo me time wo betimi ai bibi hwe wo na ekufo ado no kura suro Unana ekufu ado no kresru. Mwa. Maya sama halan kojo tremantie free party ni. Maya sama nyansafo bebre free party ni. Oya wan. Ya kanipa wa abrabomu awo Samuel Brian Boabin ya kanipa wa abrabomu awo ka ho. Oya bema ye jawo se me ni umienu. Yedi ye kwahye a friend saying Accra ring musi embo boxing. Ni emfa raise sika charity wo betimi. Upa metro challenge ama. Ye training na menye training. Ye nhyia wo Accra, ye mfa nye raise sika mfama emobrohunfo. Say we ye bema. Boy said, don't worry, I'll handle me now. Ofui. We ye bema na frɛ. Opro. Krasi forma. Dirty riffraffs. Mo kan the MPP echi. Mo kan. Tiwam ye yusum boy when MPP. Ye yusum boy e when MPP mama. Mo nya hwe when MPP ni. Ma ko opposition mani abre. Mo beba power. You think MPP were more Ghana for more time to entertain buffoons like you? More type. With DMPP, HDN now to me you sue, and I shall can Kufa or Crani a pamon. Won't to mean conipem. Won't to mean conipem. Dirty riffraffs. Abejina ebe jawano. Because what is a Dr. Red? And then when you can ask them, well, we come viral, MPP for we come viral because and almost you Dr. Red. Hey, Capo, you can't tell. I live my life like the last day. I'm not guaranteed tomorrow. I'm a wounded lion. I'm not guaranteed tomorrow. So you will fish you out at the right time. Fish me out now. Abrantie. Now, I want it now. Me nam na I'm a wounded lion. Me pe wone wo. Me nkofasa you and people. You. I'm talking about me ni enu. Don't add usro. Don't add people. Kasa me ne wo. Samuel Brian Boabia will catch him on platform say we will stop. We say I will. Kasa we a bear me can I. Also can I. Say you Samuel Brian Boabia you will fish me Dr. Red out. Can me wa type wa sisi ya. We a bear man type. If you be man type. Say you Samuel Brian. Untimi. You want to do it with people. Say you alone, you will fish me out. Say you. Usro. Ha! Don't ever dare in your life come and threaten me. Me, in Zemenia Kwada. Don't ever in your life. Real. If you be man, type. Don't say we. Say I, Samuel Brian Boabing. Be man and type it here. Be man and type right now. One thing I mean do my life, no. Come a ponko. If you be man, type it. And I will screen record it and meet you. If you be man, type it. Abua. You be man, type it. I'm waiting for you, Samuel. Say, I, Samuel Brabo, I will fish you, Dr. Red, out. Wallahi. If you be man, type it. Kwasia. You and who? Say you. But damn, Papa, me chow 5 minutes. Me call you, me chow. And I will screen record it for you. Me chow. Winti me chow. I want to see what you can do. So we type I, Samuel Bramba. Say me kasa me cameo. Also kasa wo. But damn, Papa. Who share me with Freddy Billy a catcher and Bisano? I bet me see me trail. Mama will time. Me trail Samuel Brian Boabing. Me trail. You will fish me out. I will screenshot it. Me trail. Me young me trail. Man come baby. Some silver fish me out. We. When am I? Okay, me trail. My child 5 minutes. Woma. Me trail 5 minutes. Also, you will fish me out. We will fish you out. When the MPP will fish me out. Me say me trail. But type of say I Samuel Brian Boabing. I will fish Dr. Ren out. Now me who say we a bear. Samuel Brian Boabing. Me trail. But type it. But type it waha. Return. Type in term. Type it. Type in term. Return. Type it. Somewhere. Type it. I somewhere, boy. I've been type it. Who Johnny? Type it. Yeah, try what? You time. Can't type it. I somewhere, bribe. I will deal with you, Dr. Red. Type it. They can't say type. No, to mean type. And Samuel, when you bema, be bold and type. I Samuel bribe. I will deal with you, Dr. Red. A person will type it. 5 minutes as soon. Still, me ma with chance. Type it. Type it. You're in time. Why? You're in time. You're in time. Who power 8 years kwa went me anyahwe. 8 years in power went me anyahwe. 8 years in power went me anyahwe. 8 years in power went me anyahwe. No, I'm not going to block him. Me block him. No, me block him. In someone watch you na mama go for screen recording. So threaten me. Yes sir. Ebehu. Afraid they went to me and type it. Ladies and gentlemen, my main family here say, thank you. God bless our homeland Ghana, make our nation great and strong, bold to defend forever. Follow Dr. Ren, support, subscribe to the YouTube channel, support it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Bless you. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. One love.